and I believed you. They came on a little bit afterwards after you talked to them. Not working again. It's just, what? You know, I can't stretch my hose all the way out there to fix this thing.
I own a landscaping company.
Yeah, I know, you know. What?
I said I own a landscaping company. I'd be glad to take a look at the system.
Sweet, man. 529, all the way from my front, all the way to
The
the
sprinkler
playground.
system's problematic every year, as you know, Louis, you've lived here a long time. It's an old system. Every year we have issues with the sprinkler system.
Right.
And we've had trouble with,
And we've had trouble with True Green also.
they haven't been responsive. We've certainly told them that we want to have all of that maintenance done, but to me, it's almost a self-serving thing where they're the ones cutting the grass, so it's to their benefit to keep the stuff short. And I really think we need to move to a separate contract here.
That's what Tom was saying.
Well, we'll be using somebody else next year. We can't certainly use anybody else this year. Roy, do you have anything else to offer on the sprinkler system? I know you've been around with True Green as to where we're at this point in time or where they're at.
We definitely need to do an independent person that does nothing but that, because with these bigger companies, they tend to spend more time on trimming and mowing, and they're always trying to keep up with that, and they necessarily don't have enough time to come out here and take care of us.
Or the trained people.
I mean, that's...
And again, it's not
just the
really
truth
to
of the
their
matter.
benefit, is it?
You know, and it's an hourly wage, so I don't know why they wouldn't want to come out here and fix these all day long.
Louis, what I could suggest is get your specific complaint on sprinklers to Team MC. They'll get it to True Green and try to get it fixed. And that's all we can do this year. Next year we'll set up a separate system. Get a separate sprinkler person on board.
See if True Green can raise the mower decks a little higher, and that'll somewhat bring the lawn back too.
Yeah, we told them once, and then they came back.
Yeah, we told them short in the spring and long in the summer, and they don't get that.
That was kind of funny. This whole summer, for I think it was 3 summers ago, it didn't turn on. Then it snowed, and what happened? It turned on. I'm like, I'm stepping in ice here. It did aerate sooner though. Yeah.
Anything else?
Good stuff.
I'm back to this roof of the garage again, which I've been making a note of every month as a reminder that it needs repairing, replaced, and I know you're all aware of it. Anyway, this has been going on a year, so the fact that you just write to them every month doesn't make it happen. But when we bought this place years ago, I think there was a different management company in here, and the assessment, as I understood, our assessment was to go for new garages then.
And roofs.
I think that was garage
And-
doors.
Pardon?
I think that was garage doors.
Well, those weren't replaced either.
No, they
So
weren't.
now if we're reassessed again for new garage doors or new garages, isn't that a double assessment on,
No.
no?
No, the garages were never part of the plan of the first assessment. I don't know where that rumor came from. They were discussed. Everybody would love new garages. We put a new
This was
station.
over 10 years
We
ago.
put a new lift station with this lift. Put a new road in.
Yeah.
If nobody remembers what this road
Yes,
was like.
yeah.
Ran into difficulties with pipe breaking because of the new pressure from the system, so we incurred more costs there. Ran into problems on the drainage system on the road. Additional costs there. We didn't have money for garages, and that was never promised in this assessment.
What happened to the lawsuit that was filed with the complex that's in the center that owed us money for the,
Ramparts?
yes, that owed us money for the
We never,
water system
well, if I
there?
understand what you're asking, we never filed a lawsuit against Ramparts.
Well, then, they owed, as I understand it, it was like $40,000.
No, they paid their way, they paid their portion.
We received all monies that
In
they
fact,
owed us.
we even reassessed the percentage that they were going to be responsible for. We found a new formula so they could pay a little bit more. But they've been very forthcoming in paying for the construction and also in the upcoming, the ongoing maintenance of the lift station. They pay their way. There's never been any lawsuit
Oh, okay.
from us against them.
No, I wasn't aware of that, because Deb's dad was one that was really instrumental in working with the board before in that station, because it was so,
Yeah, it's horrible.
that's
Yeah,
based
see,
on
we
a
coordinate
real
with
money
Mike Bear over
train.
there, the president over there. We coordinate with him on that, and we go by and evaluate that and make sure everything's running, because if that thing's down,
Yeah.
everything's down here. I mean, it's pretty much main priority. And now that we got it up, we got a new pump in there, it's running great. And then we got our reserve pump